Hi everyone, it's Marina from Say Something Crafty. I am here to do a project share with you. So I have a few things going on, but what I want to focus on is these here. And these are altered paper bags. I did altered glassine bags. I haven't done the glassine bags for a little bit, so I made some more of those. I also have my coffee dyed paper bags that I like to stamp on. I did a bunch of that. And before I get started, the inspiration from these came from a number of different people. One of them being Irene, of course, because she makes gorgeous, gorgeous altered glassine bags. And she was the original inspiration for altering glassine bags. That I started doing those, and she likes to decoupage the onto, she uses napkins and she decoupages them onto the paper bags, and then she does sewing, which I love. And then I also got some inspiration for stamping and sewing envelopes from Karen Trembart, and I will have a link for everybody that I'm mentioning below. She makes some really, really gorgeous envelopes, and she just does really I actually just stumbled upon her, and she did some, when I saw her envelopes, I was like, wow, I really want to make some envelopes now. Then also there's Kiss My Creative, and she does mixed media mail art. I love her videos. She's another person I just recently stumbled upon, and she's also inspiring. And then the last person is Amity Bloom. She does they're called heirloom envelopes, and she makes these amazingly beautiful envelopes. And so all these ladies I've been watching have inspired me, because I haven't been able to make any videos for a while, and I was trying to keep myself busy so I didn't get upset, because I moved around my room because my sister moved back, and I was trying to make some space, and I ended up I had like really rigged my camera setup, and it worked, but it was like so bad. It was in the way. Everything was like all just messed up, and it was annoying me. So I just told Taylor, when we were moving the room around, told my fiance, just take it all down, just get rid of it. Just like, what are you gonna do to film? I don't know, figure it out, because I have a tripod. I was like, I'll figure something out with the tripod. So I went to go get my tripod, and the little thing, the little adapter that you click, you attach your camera to it and you click it into the tripod, it was gone. It was all zipped up in the package and everything, and the attachment was gone, and I cannot find, I can't even look through this craft room, I can't imagine where it would be in here right now. And my luck, my kids probably took it and threw it away or something. So I was like, I can't make any videos, I have to do something. So I was watching lots of YouTube videos and keeping myself busy, and I stumbled upon a couple of new people and some people that I already watched, and they inspired me to make some envelopes. So I did a bunch of weird stuff, and it turned out good. I think it turned out good. I hope you guys like it. But so I'm just gonna go over what I have. I have some coffee dyed paper bags that I did some stamping on, and I did some wax seals. This one's a crown. I have a few different wax seals. This one I Mod Podged on, and I did some stamping and sewing, and I just like put a bunch of random stuff on here. So just like extra scraps, because I have that bag of scraps that I showed you guys. I'll show you. It's just down here. This bag of scraps. So I used my bag of scraps and started just putting stuff on here, and I actually have more than one drawer of scraps now. I don't know how this happened, because my plan was to keep all my scraps in here, but as you can tell, it's like it's full. So I ended up making more drawers for my scraps and stuff, which I don't think that helped, but you know, more scraps, awesome. So I have a napkin here, and this, I got this from, I ordered this off of Joann's, and then I got this napkin from Tuesday Morning, and I love these. There was a sale on trims at Hobby Lobby, and it was the best, because I found some really, really cool trims that are usually like, you know, an arm and a leg, and then maybe your soul. You have to really decide, how bad do I want this 1 yard of trim, this beaded trim. I love beaded trim. It's beautiful. So I just have some of these envelopes. I did a lot of different sewing. Then there's this one. This one was one of the ones that Amity Bloom inspired because she embosses her envelopes. So, and I like it because it's like partially embossed. And oh, okay, I forgot to mention that she also has a class. Like, I'm gonna have the video links for the channels that I mentioned below. The one for Crafty Irina, Karen Trembart, and Kiss My Creative, and also Amity Bloom. And I know she's, if you go and see her video and you decide you want to take her class, you want to learn how she does her envelopes, she has a class, so you can take her class. Super cool. I have the fleur-de-lis, yes, on this one. And then there's some, actually this came in my mail, like one of the things I ordered off of Etsy was wrapped in this, and I used it. It's so pretty. And there's gold on the edges, there's bits of fabric and upholstery on this one. This one has some really old vintage laces on it. I just cut it up. It's really pretty. And this is one of the ones that I Mod Podged, and while I was coffee dyeing them, I had already embossed this one, or was it this one? I don't know. It was one of them, and the image of the embossing went onto this envelope, and I super love it. I super love it. So I did some stamping. There's some Tim Holtz stamps. This one is some decoupage paper that I purchased off of Etsy, and it's so pretty. So I just put that on here, and I put on this really pretty trim that I got in Hobby Lobby's. What is it? It's like their extra bits. They have like little baggies, not little baggies, they're big bags of just extra stuff. So I got a couple of those and put that. This was in one of them. And so there's a wax seal here. This one is an M, and I love this. I don't know if you can see this right here, but I didn't get the stamp all the way in there, but it got the full imprint, which is super cool on this part right here. I love that. But yeah, it's an M. And then I want to, so these are the envelopes I haven't used yet. I just wanted to show them to you guys. I super love them. I super love them. And the ones that I have used, put these up here, are in these books. And these two go together. These two are from Nick the Booksmith's, one of Nick the Booksmith's teachable classes. It is a 1924 book theme, I think. But it's to make your books look vintage, which I don't know. I don't have the right. I don't think I had the right. Good Lord. Paint. Wow. I'm tired, guys. It's been a really long week. So, but yeah. So this is one of them that I made, and in here I just have one of my. This one is just stamped, which is nice. And let's see. I'm trying not to show the whole book. But here's one of the paper bags, and it's got some beaded trim at the bottom and a map on there, and then I put some Inca gold on the edges and did some more stamping on the back, and this is sewed on here, and you can't really see it, but there's little stars. I got this really cool sewing machine because my genome broke. I was sewing stuff I probably shouldn't have been sewing, like it wasn't actually material, it was a thick sticky type situation, and I tried to see if I could sew through it, and no, that was a no. Here I have another envelope, and I did some more stamping on it. There's another wax seal, and I did some glimmer misting, and I crumbled it up, then pulled it apart and crumbled it again, and I just kind of rubbed some gold on the crumpled parts. I love it. So pretty. And there's lots of distressing. Lots and lots of distressing. Then, let's see. Do I have more in here, or was that the last one? Yeah, that was the last one. Wait, no. There's one in the back. This is one of the regular ones that I just stamp on. After I coffee dye the paper bags, I do stamping on it. So, this is my Sea Captain's journal, which I will be showing you guys later. And then this is a botany journal. And these two journals are from Nick the Booksmith's course. So, I'm trying to find these. Oh, here's one. Okay, so here I've done some enameling with embossing powder. I don't know what kind of color is that. I don't even know where I put it. I don't know where I put it. It's really pretty though. So is enamel, and I put that on the edges of these two corners. And then there's some Tim Holtz fabric, some lace, some stamping, Paris stamping. I love the way this envelope turned out when I coffee dyed it. And then of course there is a M for wax seal. And then there's stuff in there, which I'm not gonna go into that right now. We'll be here forever. I don't want to show you guys the journal yet. Okay, I've been working on these, like really working on these. This is another one of the paper bag envelopes, and I have some stuff in here, but I used a napkin and I did some more of the embossing on the edges and some stamping, and then I did some sewing down here. And while it did, like I did this on purpose, it would shorten the depth of the pocket, which I kind of wanted because I wanted this to be sticking out. It looks so pretty.